Listen, most men are completely blind to the signs. They miss every signal. They friend zone themselves while she's literally screaming her interest in ways they can't decode. And the worst part, by the time they figure it out, she's moved on. She's convinced herself you're not interested, and she's opened herself up to someone else who actually noticed. But here's the thing. Women don't show interest the way you think they do. They don't announce it. They don't make it obvious. They drop clues, subtle, powerful clues that most men walk right past. I'm going to show you the 7 signs that prove she's not just interested. She's deeply attracted. She wants you badly. And she's waiting for you to make a move before it's too late. Because when you know these signs, you stop second-guessing, you stop overthinking, and you start acting like the man she's already convinced you are. This isn't guesswork. This is psychology. This is years of studying female behavior at a level most men never bother to. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly what to look for, and more importantly, what to do about it. So let's start with the first sign. And if she's doing this, she's already yours. You just don't know it yet. Sign number 1. She talks about you to her friends. Number 1. She talks about you to her friends. Here's the truth. When a woman has deep feelings for you, you live rent-free in her conversations. Her friends know your name. They know your job. They know stories about you that you never told them directly. Why? Because she can't stop talking about you. She'll bring you up casually. Oh, that reminds me of something your name said. She'll share screenshots of your texts. She'll ask her friends for advice on how to interpret your behavior. And here's the tell. When you finally meet her friends, they already know who you are. They smile knowingly. They've been hearing about you for weeks. Her friends are her emotional processing team. And if you're a constant topic, you're not just on her mind, you're in her heart. But it goes deeper. She's testing the waters. She's seeing how her friends react to you. Because if this gets serious, she needs their approval. She's subconsciously preparing her social circle for your presence in her life. Most men never find out about this. But if you ever get a glimpse into her group chat or her late-night conversations with her best friend, you'll see your name everywhere. Sign number 2. Sign number 2. She creates reasons to be near you, creates reasons to be near you. Picture this. You're at a party. She walks past you 3 times. Each time she slows down, she glances. She finds an excuse to orbit your space. Or maybe you're at work. Suddenly, she needs to use the printer near your desk. She takes the long route past your office. She shows up at the coffee machine the exact moment you do. Here's what most men miss. Women don't accidentally end up in your space. They engineer it. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, proximity becomes her drug. She wants to be close to you, not in an obvious way, but in ways that feel natural to her. She'll ask to borrow something. She'll need your help with a task she could easily do herself. She'll find reasons to extend conversations that should have ended 5 minutes ago. Why? Because being near you feels good. Your energy pulls her in, and she's hoping that proximity will create opportunity. The deeper her feelings, the more creative she gets. She'll remember your schedule. She'll show up where you are. And when you notice the pattern, you'll realize it's not coincidence. It's intentional. It's calculated. And it's one of the most powerful signs she wants you badly. But here's where it gets interesting. Because proximity alone isn't enough. There's a second layer to this. Sign number 3. She mirrors your energy and matches your vibe. Number 3. She mirrors your energy and matches your vibe. Watch this closely. When she has deep feelings for you, she becomes a mirror. You lean in. She leans in. You smile. She smiles. You speak softly. Her voice drops too. This is called mirroring. And it's one of the most unconscious signs of attraction in human psychology. She's not doing it on purpose. Her body is literally syncing with yours. Her nervous system wants connection, so it mimics your movements, your tone, your energy. But there's more. She starts adopting your interests. You mention a band you like. Suddenly, it's on her playlist. You talk about a book, she's reading it. You make a joke with a specific style of humor, she's using it in her conversations. This is emotional investment. She's building common ground. She's creating inside jokes. She's making herself more compatible with you because deep down she's imagining a future where you're together. Most men brush this off as coincidence. They think she's just being friendly. But when a woman changes her patterns to match yours, it's not friendly. It's romantic. And if you're seeing this sign along with the first one, the signals are getting stronger. But wait until you hear sign number 3, because this one is a dead giveaway and it has nothing to do with what she does around you. It's about what she does when you're not there. Now here's where things get even more intense, because sign number 4 is about jealousy. And when she feels this, it's proof. Sign number 4. She gets jealous. When you mention other women, number 4, she gets jealous when you mention other women. Watch what happens. You casually mention a female coworker. You talk about a girl who added you on social media. You tell a story that involves another woman, and suddenly her energy shifts. Her smile tightens. She gets quieter, or she gets overly curious. Who's that? How do you know her? Is she pretty? This is jealousy, and it's one of the clearest signs of deep emotional investment. When a woman doesn't care about you romantically, she doesn't care who you talk to. But when she has feelings, the idea of another woman in your life triggers something primal. She'll downplay it. Oh, I was just asking. But inside, she's scanning for threats. She's wondering if this other woman is competition. She's trying to figure out if she needs to make her interest more obvious before someone else does. And here's the advanced move. She'll start bringing up her own options. Yeah, this guy asked me out. She's testing you. She wants to see if you get jealous too, because if you do, it confirms you care. This is the dance. And when both of you are feeling jealousy, you're not just interested, you're invested, you're protective, and you're emotionally vulnerable to each other. But there's one final sign, and this is the one that separates surface-level interest from deep, raw desire. Sign number 5, she makes herself vulnerable around you. Sign number 5, she makes herself vulnerable around you. This is the gold standard. When a woman has deep feelings for you, she drops her guard. She shows you the parts of herself she hides from everyone else. She talks about her fears, her insecurities, her dreams. She's not trying to impress you anymore. She's trying to connect with you. She'll cry in front of you. She'll admit when she's struggling. She'll tell you about her past, her family, her mistakes. She's letting you into the raw, unfiltered version of herself. Why? Because vulnerability is trust. And trust is love. She's not doing this with every guy. She's doing it with you because she feels safe, she feels seen. And she's hoping that by showing you her real self, you'll want to stay. This is the deepest form of attraction. It's not physical, it's emotional, it's spiritual. And when a woman makes herself this vulnerable, she's not just interested, she's Allen. Sign number 6. She remembers everything you say. 6. She remembers everything you say. Here's the test. Mention something small, something you barely remember saying. A random detail about your childhood. Your favorite food from a restaurant you went to once. A story about your dog. Then wait days, weeks, months. When she brings it up later, unprompted with perfect detail, that's when you know she's not just listening, she's memorizing. Why? Because when a woman has deep feelings for you, everything you say matters. Your words aren't background noise. They're being stored, analyzed, treasured. She'll remember your coffee order, the name of your best friend, the deadline for your work project, things you told her in passing that you've already forgotten. And here's the kicker. She'll use those details to show she cares. She'll bring you that specific coffee. She'll ask how that project went. She'll reference that story you told her 3 months ago, like it was yesterday. This is emotional attentiveness, and it's exhausting. She's doing it because you matter to her. Your life matters to her, and she's building a database of you in her mind because she's planning for you to stay in her life. Most men don't notice this. They take it for granted. But when you realize she's remembering details even you forgot, you're looking at a woman who's emotionally invested at the deepest level. Now let's talk about body language, because sign number 4 is happening right in front of your eyes. Sign number 7. Her body faces you, even in a crowd. Sign number 7. Her body faces you, even in a crowd. This is pure psychology. When a woman is attracted to you, her body betrays her. Even when her words are neutral, her body is screaming interest. Watch her feet. They point toward you. Watch her torso. It's angled in your direction. Even when she's talking to someone else, her body orientation keeps coming back to you. She touches her hair when you're near. She fidgets with her jewelry. She adjusts her posture. These are unconscious pining behaviors. She's making herself look better because you're in the room. And here's the big one: physical touch. She finds excuses to touch your arm. She playfully shoves you. She fixes your collar. She creates reasons for skin-to-skin contact, because touch builds intimacy. When she laughs, she leans into you. When you talk, she closes the distance. Personal space shrinks. And if you're sitting next to each other, her leg might brush against yours and stay there. This isn't random. This is attraction leaking out through her body. And the more deeply she feels, the harder it is for her to control. But there's something even more telling. So, let me ask you something. How many of these signs is she showing? 1? 3? All 7? Because here's the reality. If you're seeing 4 or more of these signs, she doesn't just like you. She wants you badly. And the question isn't whether she's interested. The question is, what are you going to do about it? Most men waste this. They overthink. They wait too long. They friend zone themselves by playing it safe. And by the time they make a move, she's convinced herself it's not going to happen. Don't be that guy. If she's showing these signs, she's giving you the green light. She's opened the door. All you have to do is walk through it. Be direct. Be confident. Ask her out. Make your intentions clear. Because a woman who's dropping these signs doesn't want subtlety. She wants certainty. And when you give her that, everything changes. If this hit home, drop a comment with the word noticed so I know you're paying attention.